So here we go. Underway, and to lead it off, it is Kaiser Papenhagen. Papenhagen at 4-13 on the year. Novacek starts it out outside corner with a strike and giving him the river early.
River is open early. I like it, though. I like it. Let's make him swing the bats.
Yep. We talked about it in the first game as we saw as Papenhagen lines that foul and falls behind 0-2. When you recognize and realize early that the umpires are giving the river, they're giving the corners and maybe extending a little bit, you just adjust, right? I mean, you get 2 strikes, crowd a little bit, look away and go that way, and that's what Papenhagen does there. Rolled out to Isaiah Miller for out number 1. So that brings up Kale Fountain. Good swing on this young man. Fountain has committed already, committed early in his career. He might have committed before his 8th grade year, as his brother did as well.
That's amazing to me.
That's hit sharply down the right field line, drifting into foul territory, and will be out of play. There's the all-class record. He's got a great swing.
It is interesting, though, too. I know it's only the 2nd hitter of the game, but Norris come out swinging.
Yeah.
Being aggressive.
That's hit sharply, but high into right field. Chris Thiessen is there and drops it. Fountain rounds the base and is in there on the error into second base. So early opportunity here. Here is Crew Moeller. Crew hitting .319, 28 RBI. Trying to make it 29 as he's behind that one. A little high from Novacek. Drifts. Just foul.
The flags don't really show it too much, but that wind's blowing in. It's going to be hard to hit anything deep to left. You'd think you'd want to bust them in and just kind of see how far you can hit it.
Time is called by Moeller. One ball, 2 strikes. They'll check Fountain at second. Laced foul again.
He's setting up in too. So he just missed right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, when you're paying attention to that runner on second a lot, and you don't get your head turned around right away to the plate, you tend to miss a little bit, and sometimes that can be dangerous.
You see, this is a rematch for the B title game. Norris drop 3rd strike, hustling down the line, and they're in time, and Fountain moves up as well. Who could put some runs on the board and put the pressure on early, because we've got a great pitcher, 2 great pitchers on the mound. Offense a little better maybe for the Titans than that for the Wolves, as they'll do a quick check at first. Back safely is Moeller.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. These guys, unlike the Class C game, have played each other before, so they kind of know what they're dealing with.
Bunt laid down the right side, and it's going to be foul. Bryce is just a freshman. Committed already to Nebraska, playing first base. Batting the 4-hole. They'll check again at first to Moeller, who's back.
This could be an interesting day.
Popped it up in the infield. Making the play is Fancher. Fired over, safe. Still runners at first and third, and that'll bring up Collier Hesterman. Collier trying to help himself here. Down low and off with the pitch. Numbers for Hesterman, hitting over 400. Rolled out to shortstop. Rosser has it in time. Got the foot down and the out. So they work around the jam. Norris has runners 2 in scoring position. Can't get a run across. We head to the bottom of the first. First pitch right down the middle from Hesterman, fouled off by Thiessen. Good leadoff hitter here, 452. I don't think he 17 RBI, not 17 homers. That'd be big, though, right?
That would be a lot.
Logan White reels it in, over to Bryce Fountain in time. Here is Jet. First pitch swinging. I think that's 5 for 5. So not afraid to attack the zone, not afraid to attack first pitch. You see the numbers for Jet. That's up and away, 1-1. Just completed her junior year, so it would be.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Just scared you use McDonald as directional.
Well, I mean.
So here's Colin. 17 RBI, 2 homers on the year for Colin, hitting .333 coming in. He's had a good state tournament. Fouls that off. That's hit sharply. Fountain makes a nice play at third. Across the diamond in time. Great play by Fountain at third to end the bottom of the first. 1 down here in Omaha. No score between the Titans and the Wolves. Go to the top of the second now. Cody Barron's at the plate.
Everyone's coming out swinging.
Yeah. Changeup didn't get the call. Pretty good pitch there from Novacek. It's bounced off of the plate out to second. Miller makes the play. 1 down.
And he was able to hit that spot.
14th appearance here at State for Norris, as that's struck well but high. Drew Harper has a beat on it. Harper reels it in for the second out. Looks like outfielders are playing a bit shallow, but I think it's because that wind is coming in.
Yeah.
Norris won a state championship back in 2017. They've been here so many times in the 2000s, 12, 15, 17, 18. 2 years ago in 21, they made it down here. Fouled off, straight back. They've got a terrific indoor facility.
Those indoor facilities are just such an important part for, especially this state, for young kids.
Lined out to center field, 3 up, 3 down in the second. Started off with a strike by Hesterman.
That's weird, no one swung.
Pitcher also hitting above 300 on the year. Breaking pitch, hit high into the air, drifting back is John Hood, still drifting back, makes the play for out number 1. I think that's what you're talking about. That was well struck, but not near the warning track.
No. Nope, that ball was hit hard.
Xavier Kavanaugh now at the plate. Called strike outside corner. Got him in on the hands for strike 2.
It's interesting. I'm wondering if they decided to switch up their approach.
Hesterman threw 90 pitches on Monday in the state tournament. Feel like they have him for as long as they can get him today. Got Legion coming up in the summer, though, so you want to protect the arms a little bit. It's kind of a combination we're seeing more and more with high school baseball players. Some going Legion, some going to travel ball and getting the experience of going more around the Midwest and the country to get more exposure.
Yeah, that's
rolled out there to Papenhagen. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a topic I think where you have one side or the other. I don't think there's very many people on the
fence
down the middle. Yeah.
For those who want that exposure, maybe have aspirations, have the talent and ability, who want to go get that exposure and see higher level, maybe that's a good fit. Legion's certainly a fit for many of those who, still playing for their Legion program and the school, and maybe that's run by the high school coach.
Yep. Everyone has to do what is right for them.
I think some of the high school coaches, though, are more open to it maybe than they had been.
Yeah, I think they kind of have figured out, common ground or how to go about it, and it's changed a little bit. And
fouled straight back. 1-2 from Hesterman. Breaking ball, grounded out to short. Papenhagen dug at first base, on the bag, and got the out. Nice pick by Bryce Fountain at first. Great play by Fountain to retire the side. 6 up, 6 down through 2 innings by Elkhorn North, thanks to the nice dig here by Bryce Fountain. Chris, that's phenomenal. That is hit sharply into center field. Drew Harper over there to make the play. Just really does feel like that ball is going nowhere right now, doesn't it?
And if it is up in the, if it gets up in that wind, the wind just holds it up
right away.
You know? I mean, it's just floating up there for these outfielders to go get.
Back to the top of the order now for Norris. Kaiser Papenhagen. Grounded out to second base in the first inning. Rolls that to short. Grossard has it. 2 up, 2 down. Lifted high into right. Thiessen is there, and Chris Thiessen makes the play. Do a feature on it. Help me figure it out. I'm happy to do it.
I'll tell you what. Oh man, I shouldn't say I got a bunch of buddies listening, but I just built 9 garden beds.
What?
For my garden in my yard.
You know,
8 feet by 4 feet, 20 inches.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you growing? Well, I'll tell you this. If you get any disease or you get any bugs or you're having trouble with them, just shoot an email. They'll probably deliver it.
That would be awesome.
Called strike outside corner. Got him looking. Down goes Jace Reynolds. That is 7 up, 7 down. Squared to bunt, put it down. Charging his Fountain. Is he going to make the play? Not in time. And it goes into right, and hustling down to second is Carson Ripley. Big play for Ripley.
Because there's no one standing at third base when he slides into second.
I saw that. Logan Michael eventually hustled down there, the catcher, but and it's the first hit of the game for the Wolves, and the first batter to reach base in the game. So Maverick Christiansen now at the plate. You saw Anthony Dunn encouraging Christiansen. But how many times have we seen that work, right?
Yeah.
Pitcher's in a groove, things going well, just get something to get it going.
Get something, anything.
Ripley is at second with 1 down. 9-hole hitter Maverick Christiansen at the plate. That's hit high into the air. Back goes Monroe. He's gonna reel it in. And holding at second is Ripley, 2 down. Chris Thiessen hits over 450 on the year, 447 after his last at-bat. The ground out to second.
He came out swinging first at-bat. I want to see what he does here. See if you want to see a pitch or two.
Wolves looking for that timely hit. 2 down, runner in scoring position. Called strike on the breaking pitch. These are the moments, right, Brian, that are going to decide the game. It's key situation, who's going to step up, have the key hit, key at bat, key run.
Especially the runner on second base right now. A base hit is going to be a run. More than likely, I should say. And I shouldn't guarantee it's a run, but
with 2 down, more than likely.
Yeah, yep. Going on contact, you know.
One breaking pitch called strike. Great off speed there. Looking away.
Ooh. Look out.
I'm sure he crossed him up there, or if it was.
I think he just backed up on it.
Yeah. The 2-2 now from Collier Hesterman. Hit foul.
Hessman really needs to do is focus on making one pitch hit and you get out of the inning.
Thiessen fouls that. Out of play. Still 2-2 with 2 down. Thiessen rips that right past the second baseman. Around from second comes Ripley, and Ripley slides in with the first run of the game. Ball gets loose, and Thiessen is going to go all the way to third. Clutch hit for Chris Thiessen. Scores a run on the RBI single.
Big hit. There's that 2-out hit we we're just talking about.
Boy, if you're Norris, you're thinking, oh, the error.
There. In all honesty, like Hessman's got to be behind home plate, back by the fence.
Grosser lifts that into foul territory, out of play. Grosser hits sharply. Nice play at short. Can he make the play? No. That's going to score the run. And an infield single by Grossert, and Elkhorn North has a 2-0 lead.
Novacek helped himself out. Hitting the ball the other way right there.
So the Wolves have put the first 2 runs on the board here in the bottom of the third. Quick check. He's back. Fouled straight back. The first time these two teams played, it was also the Wolves jumping out to that early lead. Down low.
It's just unfortunate that the errors are what's costing you.
Yep.
If you're Hesterman here, just keep throwing strikes. Try and get the next guy. Try and get the next ground ball.
Yep. Runner going. That's hit well into center field. John Hood is right there. Almost plants his feet in the ground for out number 3. Pitches away. Crew Moeller opens up this top of the 4th inning. Oh, good pitch, outside corner. Bennett right back in. Colin doing a nice job on the hill right now for Elkhorn North.
Ooh, a little hesitation there.
Runs that one inside. 3-2 now the count. It's hit to the left side. Carson Ripley in time for the out. So Bryce Fountain now at the plate for the Titans. One ball, 2 strikes now. That's hit sharply and foul ball. 2-2. Fouled off.
Slow down the pace of the play of the game and try and get that pitch count up on Novacek.
Full count. Very nice at bat. Worked it all the way back to full for Bryce. Just a freshman. Stays alive. Called strike inside corner, got him. What a pitch. 2 up, 2 down here in the 4th. Hesterman at the plate. Popped up and into the stands. Lifted up 2 as that just slowly drifts. Tried to get him to chase, didn't bite.
It's interesting because Novacek's done now 2 kind of hesitations with his windup. And last at bat, he also did a quick pitch too. So he's trying to keep hitters off balance with his timing of his motion.
Full count. Last 2 batters have worked the count full, and here is Hesterman. Nobody on, 2 down. Inside, ball 4. (6-3) ground out to end the inning. Both teams are going to be able to point back to moments in this game like that where they had opportunities and either did or did not deliver. You saw Elkhorn North deliver the 2-out RBI. There he goes. Pitches up. Throw down. Got him. So he has faced the minimum through the last 3 innings. Down the line, foul ball.
That's when, as a pitcher, you want. Please call.
Please play fair.
Please call fair.
Yeah, it went over the bag, right?
Yeah. You're hearing their coach talk about grit and how emotional he got about that when we were doing the Zoom call about it, and then to see the emotion that the whole coaching staff has had this first 2 innings, 3 innings of this game is. It's kind of awesome to see that how much they care and how much they're into it as well.
Grit's certainly one of their key words. They use glue as their mantra. Grit, love, uncommon excellence. They give out those glue guys. Oh, what a play! Papenhagen pulls it in, it's short. It's not easy to give up the old glove, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like you've had it so long. It's kind of like part of you. You know, you don't want to give up on it.
Did you name your glove?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Some people do.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's a little weird.
I don't know what I would name it. That's the thing. You give like a generic name?
I don't know. I don't know. That's hit sharply, but right at White at second. 2 lineouts, back-to-back batters for the Wolves.
Yeah.
But they're just not going to give up the glove.
Not going to do it. And I understand it. I really do. Especially, baseball, we're all superstitious.
Yep.
Some a little stitious.
Outside corner to Isaiah Miller. And 2 balls, 1 strike now to Miller. Foul ball. I mean, like when you were young and didn't have to have a deal. Like, what did you hit him in the back? Free base.
I had an Easton.
Quick check over. Isaiah Miller back in. So with 2 down, Miller on base on the hit by pitch. And Jace Reynolds with an opportunity to extend a lead here at the plate. Down low. High into the air. Easy work for John Hood. 3 outs. Before I was born too.
Yep.
Rolled out to shortstop. 1 out.
He might have like one of those sweet bags for it.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
Maybe even a hard case for it. You know, you've seen those that have the form inside and you put it on top of it. I see a lot of guys traveling in airports with the hard case. Great bunt right down the line. Ripley tries to make the play. Not in time. So here Norris trying to return the favor and get things started with a little base hit bunt.
That's what it takes.
Great play by Fancher down at first. One out, runner at first. Fancher holding the runner. Logan White flew out to center field his first time at the plate. Sends that straight back against the netting. Swings through, gets away. Hustling down to first. Oh, they're going to call foul. They call it. They
no, he's out.
First base was occupied.
Yes, correct.
Yep. First base occupied. Runner's out.
See if we can't get it. You're Norris.
Called strike. You're down by 2. Just got your first hit. Timeout called before the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Michael. Called strike. 1-2.
Gotta get it going early to make sure you can cover the plate with the fastball. And
it's a little bloop out there into right. Going to drop in front of Thiessen, and Thiessen is going to bring it in. But a nice base hit.
Know what the how the pitches break, and it's not like just your at bat too. Like you got to remember, these hitters every time they come in the dugout, they're talking to the next guy. What did you see? What did I see? This is what I saw. So I mean, they're getting constant feedback.
Penhagen swings through an aggressive swing. He is 0 for 2, but he's put bat on ball twice. Grounded out to second, grounded out to short. Going to try to find a hole here with 2 outs and runners at first and third. The 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3. Called strike.
Again, if you're gonna get that call,
Consistent.
just live there.
Yeah, it's been consistent.
Yep.
Like now you see the adjustment here. Watch toes on chalk.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So you see that Carson Ripley has made the adjustment. He has his toes right up on the chalk, probably looking away and looking to take it the other way.
Yeah, he's way up on the dish right now.
And watch us setting up outside again. Yep. Goes the opposite way. Logan White makes the play. Good hustle down the line, though, by Ripley. Both of our umpiring crews here in these first 2 games have done a great job. I thought Neil Hammond behind the plate was great in the first, and Kevin Marr doing a nice job here as well. Another ground out right at second base. Logan White scoops it up, 2 down. That's hit sharply into left field, but right at Crew Moeller, who pulls it in. 3 up, 3 down in the 5th. We head to the 6th inning here in Omaha. 2-0, Elkhorn North with the lead.
Especially the 1-run games. Those are like the ones that you can look back.
Yeah.
If you're losing those 1-run games, that changes everything. But now, like, you get a few 1-run games. I mean, those are pressure-filled games. Those are the exciting games. If you can keep your composure and get the big hit or the big play or whatever it may be, it just makes you better down the line. And now here they are again.
Now look at his toes right on the chalk as well. Good decision. Novacek comes right back in, sees him crowding the plate a little bit to get away, and puts a fastball in on his hands at 86 miles an hour. That's hit sharply by Fountain into right, and that is down. Maybe the hardest hit ball we have seen today on that swing by Kale Fountain. So here's Crew Moeller at the plate. Moeller lifts that. It's high. Is it going to sail into the stands? No, nobody got there. 6 outs away, top of the 6th inning in a 7-inning game. Down by 2. Lead off with the pitch. Fountain is going, and Fountain steals a base. So Kale Fountain now at second after the single and the stolen base. 2 balls, 1 strike. You got to pitch to do it.
Yeah, maybe. I think you might see if you can't put it through that 6 hole over there.
That's in. 3-1 the count. See,
that's a great jump.
Yeah, he was off with first move.
Yep, we talked about that earlier too, like going first move of the lefty and can't hesitate.
That's hit sharply into right. Thiessen is back, drifting back still, makes the grab. Fountain will tag, and so it works either way as they get Fountain over to third base with less than 2 outs. And now a terrific opportunity for brother Bryce Fountain to drive home his brother That is up and away.
He's going to ride him out here a little bit. There is someone in the bullpen. No one's moving around, but there's just sitting down there. But
Fountain again, toes on chalk. Just love the adjustment right now that Norris is making. One of the things that Sean Bartholomew talked about in our conversation with him was the importance of his youth program, the NBA Titans, Norris Baseball Association, the NBA Titans, and trying to keep a lot of the youth in that town in Norris playing for the NBA Titans to create the culture. He said the one thing he noticed being down here at state multiple times was how close the teams that ended up winning state, how close those players were, played for each other, cared about each other. As that hit sharply right at third base, so Ripley makes the play. Fountain is back.
you had the young guys saying like, yeah, I want to go to Norris. I want to stay here. I want to go to that program. I want to win a state championship with those guys.
That's hit sharply. That's going to find a gap and drive in a run. So Collier Hesterman helps himself with a single to left and drives home Kale Fountain, and the Titans are back within one. So that brings up Cody Behrens with Hesterman at first. '90th pitch of the game upcoming for Novacek. That's hit sharply, but right at Miller. So Miller makes the grab to end the inning, but the Titans get a run on the board. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that. I think I said last time. It's a bunt right down the line. It'll go foul. We are now at the bottom of the sixth, not the top of the seventh. Fouled off, and behind now, no balls, 2 strikes. That's lifted out into left. Mueller makes the play for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. I'm feeling like, though, if you're in Elkhorn or Gretna, or you kind of have open reign to go to a lot of different baseball programs.
There's
right?
There's a lot of programs out there.
20 or 30, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Helps sometimes.
Just a little bit high there from Hesterman, because you're going to develop at a different level. And so the level doesn't matter, it's the opportunity. Great grab there by Bryce Fountain. And now we head to the 7th inning.
Obviously different, obviously right-hander compared to left-hander, but different arm angle, different velocity.
Sharply into left, falls right in front of Jace Reynolds, and the Titans have a leadoff single, runner on base as they try to even this up. Here at first. Laid the bunt down. Is it going to stay fair? It does, and a great bunt to advance the runner to second, put him in scoring position. Nice job by Logan Michael. Checked out by Logan White. 2-1, top of the 7th. Lifted foul. No balls, 2 strikes now to Logan Michael. Keir pinch running after the single by Jordan Monroe. Sacked by Logan White, and now Logan Michael with an opportunity. 0-2 to Michael. He's on the other Outer Banks. Pounds that into the turf and foul. Swings through, got the strikeout and a big one from Kyler Hansen. 2 down. Outfield is playing at a no doubles depth, which means a single out there is going to score the run. Papenhagen fouls it off. Ripped back through the middle, what a hit! Rounding third, coming home is Keir. Here's the throw at the plate. Call, got him, game over. Elkhorn North wins the state title.
What a game. Unbelievable.